Hey, hi there. Welcome to Solstice, Winter Solstice 2013. And the message for the day from the solstice is let there be light. Indeed, let there be light of mind, heart, body, and spirit. But let's talk about light and why light. Because solstice represents the time, the darkest night of the year, and the return of the sun, the beginning of the new light for the year. And so when we talk about enlightenment, how about the enlightenment of the body? The body. We talk about enlightenment of consciousness a lot, but how about the light body? And my message for you, how to have the light body, is think of the elemental diet, not a food diet, an elemental diet. And that means get out in the natural light. Activate the energizer, the sun within yourself, and vitamin D, natural light, and lots of breathing. Have your breathies every day for breakfast. Actually grows new brain cells when you do your aerobics on a daily basis. And copious amounts of water. Hydrate. Studies have actually shown that with under 1 glass of water, you actually get smarter with 1 glass of water, and it's true. When I'm feeling a little bit foggy, a little bit down, little natural light, move around, drink some water, and I am ready to go. The light body. And as for food, the material level, after we have the fire, we have the water, we have the air, we have the earth element, which is food. The message from the solstice, light body, less. Less food. Simply think less and eat less. And there is your light body formula. It's doable, it's elementary, and it works. And the other thing when we talk about enlightenment is clarity of mind, the light mind. Aha, I see the light with clarity. And the easiest and best way to get a clear mind, other than breathe, oh wow, is meditate. Meditate. If you spend only 20 minutes a day sitting with a straight back, close your eyes, no iPhone, no phone, no Facebook, no noise. Close your eyes, sit in silence for 20 minutes, and just observe yourself. Observe without judgment, whatever goes on. You will have clarity of mind. I know it works for me, and there's so many studies, clinical studies now, talking about the incredible effects of meditation. Everything from the physical to the emotional, and especially to the mental. So the elemental diet, the message, the other message is meditate. Now, solstice also represents the beginning of a new year from an astronomical and astrological point of view. When the sun starts to come back up for us in the northern hemisphere, it's the beginning of the new year, which has been celebrated forever this way. And that's why Christmas and New Year's and all of that, these artificial dates are always around solstice time. It makes sense. So this is the beginning of the new year, December 21st for you in the northern hemisphere. So it's time, after you've done your breathing, you've done your meditation, to kind of ritualize your resolution for the new year. And I mean, let's make a resolution where you are resolute and you are consciously choosing something to develop and cultivate for the new year that is doable. Doable. Otherwise, forget it. So make it something that's doable. Now, let's see, my resolution is I'm working on a new book. I think I see it as my magnus opus, called The Fortune Formula, How to Be Rich for Life. And I'm putting everything of my life experience and what I've read and my wisdom and blah, blah, blah together into this book. So I want it to be successful. And that's my resolution over there. And it's doable because I am actually writing it now here. So once you've made your resolution, the doable one, and you've chosen chosen to achieve that for the coming year, then do what I call the magician's ritual, which is part of the fortune formula. And do this ritually every day, repetition, repetition, repetition here makes the formula work. And that is, see yourself in gold light being successful. I see my fortune formula book. Feel it in your heart. God, I love this book. I want it to be great. It turns me on. I am motivated. Establish your motivation. Feel the heart that's there. And then believe it. A lot of times we can see it, we can feel it, but if we don't believe it, forget it. It's not going to happen. So after I see it, I feel it, I affirm to myself, I can do this, I am doing this. I can write this book, I am writing this book. I can, I am, I can, I am. The affirmation dance, and it works because you gotta believe. So you see it, you feel it, you believe it, and guess what's next? You do it. I love the doing. And every day, a step a day, gets you a long way after a bunch of different steps and days. So continuous action, action, action. You bring your mind, you bring your heart, you bring your spirit, and you bring your body. It's a holistic way of achieving and succeeding at your resolution. Now, the other thing that's really cool about working with cards and oracles is we could use them as part of our New Year solstice message resolution. So I'm going to pick one card. I mean, the idea of when the light is up and the sun is out, it represents consciousness, the awakening. Aha, I know, I see. We're aware. So one of the ways of working with the tarot, and we're going to use the Voyager Tarot, of course, the deck that I've created, is pick a card face up. A conscious picking of the cards face up, which is just really not done in the world of tarot, and I think it's an incredibly powerful practice. So I've chosen my card. My card for the new year, which is 2014, starting on the solstice, is the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about achievement, about getting it done, with the power of the eagle and the ram and the whale and the inner archetype of the fortune maker and the inner emperor to make it work. So that's my conscious card, and I leave it out. I just leave it out in front of my computer up here so I can see it, so I can remember, because we forget. Then the fact that it's the longest night of the year before the sun starts to come up on solstice, that represents the unconscious. So what do I have to work on the inner level, the unconscious? I got all the cards here, and I'm shuffling them up. I don't know what's what. Here, let me unconsciously pick a card on what to work on the inner level to achieve this successful fortune formula book that I'm talking about here. Okay, on the inner level, tarot is a great human psychology of the unconscious, subconscious. Wow. It's called creativity. 3 of crystals. So what's that telling me? Create, create, create. No doubt. And when we think of creativity, a lot of times we think of actually creating, manifesting, no doubt. But this is creativity on kind of a mental level, with new ideas and new thinking. And so the inner work is to make sure that I stay creative, which is really quite synchronistic, since I just posted on Facebook an article about how people really don't like creativity. We talk about it, but people don't like it. They resent it. I love it. So for me, this is not a lot of inner work. It's more like inner play. And the way I create is always through the inner vision. I don't think so much in words. I think in pictures, a very primal way of creation. So that's my outer work. This is my inner work. I love that. Now, let's go to this new deck of cards that I've created, green wisdom cards, nature cards, 101, called Sustain Yourself, this deck here. And I'm going to pick one card from the Sustain Yourself cards. They're green cards here, nature's wisdom, nature knows, as my ally. I love the ally card, my power for the year. What part of nature that's all part of my nature will give me power and strength to achieve this goal of being successful with the Fortune Formula book? So, I don't know. Here I'm shuffling up 101 cards. It's big. Okay, let's go with this one here. Okay, this top card is inspiration, stars, the cosmos. I love these figures looking up at the stars here. They're kind of cut out. This is my collage work, a little abstract. But this is about, wow, being inspired by the stars, turned on by the stars, guided by the stars. So my ally is inspiration, inspiritation, meaning it's not just a smart project or it's practical and I think people will like it and it'll be good and all that, which is great. We need to know that. But coming from a higher place of, wow, being inspired by this. And I really do feel this work, the Fortune Formula, is my destiny. Actually, I do. And if I feel that way and bring it forth through my creativity into my hands, out through the computer, into the book, the ebook, and all that kind of stuff, it will inspire others. And that is the name of the game. So I can't tell you how right on these cards are. I mean, this is kind of the way I like to operate anyway, and they're a total confirmation. A lot of readings are aha readings, like really, really, wow. A lot of time readings are simply what you know to be true, but there it is, in your face, came out unconsciously, face down, at random, and a great, great affirmation, validation, confirmation of the work that I'm doing. And so this is a great little solstice ritual I would recommend for you. Why don't you do it? Do a little meditation, go out and breathe, go outside, get your light body on and get your light mind on, and then pick some cards, make the resolution, and share it. Share your resolution, your cards with other people. The statistics are shocking that if you keep your resolution to yourself and just in your brain, the chances are you won't do it. We are masters of procrastination. So the best way to keep your resolution is tell others. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you people who are seeing this, that by the end of this year, coming year for sure, the Fortune Formula book will be out and it'll be coming from inspiration and be very, very practical and down to earth. I hope you'll read it. So there is the message. Do it for you. Solstice special, special, special time. It's the beginning of your new year. Go to voyagertarot.com for more information or go to my website, jamesmwanless.com. And that's James M. Wanless, WANLESS, jamesmwanless.com, my website, and get it all there. Thanks so much for viewing and listening, and now do it yourself. Happy New Year.